Hi, I'm a body language expert, and she didn't like that. She did not like that at all.
What this family did to this woman was really terrible. The entire family, what they did to this woman, terrible, terrible. Right? You said that it's going to be a normal tradition thing that you're supposed to do in the family. She prepared to do it. In fact, her mind has already been there. All of a sudden, you set up a camera. You set up a camera, and all of you were like laughing. It's a prank. We're not doing it, and all of that. Everybody was laughing, and she was not laughing. She felt very terrible. She was sad, and they still laughed. And the crazy part is, the sister-in-law posted the video, and she was like, this is what happened. She was happy because at the end of the day, I think later on she cried because the thing really pained her. Imagine you're preparing for something and they told you this is what will happen in your future husband's family, or you're already prepared as the new wife. Oh, let me do this, let me prepare for this race. You prepared the whole thing, you're all of a sudden they're telling you it's a prank and everybody's laughing. Like that moment, the fact that they did not actually see how she felt was actually a terrible thing because they already saw that she didn't find it funny and she was just even trying to smile. At the end of the day, she felt bad and she was crying, and they still end up posting the video to shame her. Let me show you the video.
1, 2, 3. We're kidding! Just teasing Libby! There's no race. Hey, Libby, there's no race. I don't want to marry into your family if that's how you treat new members of the family. I know. I'm gonna be the boring one, the one that can't take a joke. But I genuinely believe that jokes are meant to be funny, not at one person's expense. If not everyone is laughing, it's not funny. They convinced this girl, who is marrying into the family, that they're a turkey trot family. They all do matching shirts, they get up early. As the newest addition to the family, she actually has a special outfit, put her in a tutu, gave her like a little turkey hat, only to bring her right in front of a camera and say, actually, that's not true. And we've all just been lying to you so that we could laugh at your expense on Thanksgiving morning. And if her fiance was in on the joke, he's also kind of a piece of shit. Sorry. I know some people who would be able to laugh this off and would take it as a joke. And if that's you, that's fine. She looks really upset. She looks called out. She looks like isolated, like she doesn't know these people. And I don't blame her. I would feel so uncomfortable if the family that I was marrying into went through this elaborate ruse to laugh at my expense.
Was this all in good fun, or was this a humiliation ritual? This says, convinced my brother's fiance that we're an intense turkey trot family and that we run a full 10K every Thanksgiving, including matching t-shirts and a special costume just for her.
We're kidding! Just teasing Libby! There's no race. Hey, Libby, there's no race. There's no race. Welcome to the family, Libby! Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, we're matching shirts. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
So while we're at it, we should probably read the caption. It's not an official Butler family Thanksgiving without a little prank tossed in. This girl is such a trooper. She also loves pranks and thought the whole thing was very funny. I promise she was thrilled not to have to do any form of exercise. You want to know the most disturbing part to me is this is the fiance cackling at his fiance being made fun of in front of his entire family. Now, while I do think that there are a lot of people who love pranks and would find this funny, I don't know a lot of them that would begin crying after the prank. That just doesn't seem like all in good fun. That seems like she was embarrassed. But I want to hear what you guys think. Do you feel like this was just all in good fun, or is this something that would really hurt your feelings? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments.
Okay, so I fell down the rabbit hole of that turkey trot prank that happened with the girl that has a fiance she's going to marry. So she's trying to cozy up to his family. They let her know that they do this turkey trot. I didn't know what a turkey trot was. I had to look it up. They go on this 10K run together as a family on Thanksgiving. So they show up. They're wearing matching shirts. They put her in this earth tone tutu, which I thought was the cruelest thing about it. And then they're all like into this prank too. They're like doing stretches on the lawn, making sure they're hydrated. They take a picture and they're like, oh, it was a prank. And like, it wasn't like the type of nasty prank that you know, like if someone like spills a bucket of ketchup over your head or something like that. But it was like too well organized for me to trust this family. Do you know what I mean? And I had to really think about this. I don't trust families in which everybody gets along. That doesn't seem natural to me. Do you know what I mean? Like if I meet the family and they have to have like, you know, the uncle that just got out of prison, or the brother that sniffs glue, or the aunt that drinks and then steals, you know what I mean? Like it has to be like something like that for me to feel at home. But these people get along way too well. Like way too well. Like in order to achieve this type of prank would take too much organization for a family that doesn't get along. Like they're too tight a unit. And that also means that if anything was to happen with her and the guy she's gonna marry, they would side up and manipulate. It would be bad. It would be very, very bad. I don't trust this family. Like, I'm not saying families can't get along, but they get along like normal people. Like, oh yeah, that's my brother, he's cool, blah, blah, blah. But this family's like get out type of get along. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if you know, I know what I'm saying.
Let's go, come on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. We're kidding! Just teasing with me! There's no race.
Hey, look, there's no
There's
race.
no race.
There's no
No
race.
race. Welcome to the family, Lizzie.
Imagine your introduction to a family you're about to marry into being a mean-spirited prank. As much as they would like to claim, oh, it was all in good fun, she trained for weeks. That they all lied and conspired against her to make her the butt of the joke. They put her in a tutu and a turkey hat. You know that a prank is done right when the truth is revealed, everybody laughs. She literally cried after that. It doesn't matter if you meant to hurt her or not. It's intent versus impact. The impact was her crying and feeling hurt and betrayed by all of you. So I'm sure the narrative is going to be, oh, she's too sensitive. Oh, she can't take a joke. Oh, we didn't mean anything by it. But y'all lied to this woman for weeks. Even her own fiance. And what was funny about her training for all those weeks? It's one thing if you all did this all in one day. If she got there and you're like, we usually do a turkey trot. Here's your shirt, here's your tutu and all that. And you make her think she's about to run it. But y'all let her do this for weeks. It's not funny. You took advantage of the fact that she was so desperate to fit in that you wanted her to stand out as the butt of your family's joke.
Unpopular opinion regarding this turkey trot prank. So if you haven't seen it, basically this man and his family decided to prank his fiance, and they basically told her that every Thanksgiving they do the turkey trot, which is a 5K run in the morning, Thanksgiving morning, right? And literally they had this girl dressed up as a turkey, literally went to wherever the meetup was, and then that's when they told her on camera that it was just a prank, and she literally started crying. She started crying, and the caption said, "Don't worry, she laughed after this." We didn't see that. We saw the girl crying, and we saw the fiance cracking up like it was the funniest thing on the face of the earth. In my opinion, an appropriate turkey trot prank was maybe at the house say, oh, we're doing a turkey trot, you're not ready? And then say, gotcha. Not have this girl dressed up like a turkey, embarrassing. And apparently, from what I've been seeing from other people's video, the creator deleted it. Like, this prank was like weeks in the making. And that would make sense because the way this girl was crying, she probably had so much anxiety thinking, I have to run this 5K, you know, with his family, blah, blah, blah. But here's my thing. That prank would never work on me because if my partner came to me and said, hey, my family tradition is that we run a turkey trot, I literally would be like, no, I'm not doing that shit. Have fun. I'll see you when you get back. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything that I don't want to do. Like, if it's not life or death, like, it's one thing, like, say I don't like needles, right? I don't like needles. But if my husband was like, or partner was like deathly allergic to something and they had it and they needed to be shot with the EpiPen, yes, I would stab them with that EpiPen. But even though I don't like needles, but run a 5K on Thanksgiving, no, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I don't care. And if your family does not like me because of that, I don't care. They can kiss my ass. I'm not like, I feel like sometimes we seek too much validation and we just want people to like us too much over stupid stuff. Like, I get compromise and, you know, family traditions and wanting to be accepted by your partner's family, but there's some things I'm not going to do, period. And run a 5K on Thanksgiving morning, run a 5K, period. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And if they don't like me, if they don't respect my choices, if they don't respect that everything is not for me, they don't respect me waiting at the finish line and waving them on while they run it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
I know I never talk about other people or like TikTok drama or whatever, but can I just say, my issue with this whole turkey trot prank situation is like, sure, the family is like annoying for that, but you're telling me, as this girl, you're telling me you're my fiance and you're just what? Comfortable lying to me for weeks, watching me stress and prepare over something that I don't want to do, but I'm going to do for your family to make them like me, and you're just going to sit idly by and be like, yeah, sorry, you have to do it. I know you don't want to, but it's what my family does, so you have to do it. Was he helping her train? Did they talk at night and she was like, oh, this is really stressing me out, like I don't want to do it, but like your family's really important to me, so like I'll do it for you. Was there any of that conversation? He's just lying to her face? That would be my thing. I'd be like, hello, you're pretty comfortable lying to me for weeks on end. Obviously she didn't have a clue that this turkey trot wasn't actually happening, so he's a pretty good liar at least. That would be my thing. I'd be like, okay, what else can you just lie to my face about for weeks? Like, sure, the family is like annoying, but why are you able to spend time with me as my fiance, the person I'm supposed to marry? Why are you okay with just, how is it a simple thing for you to just sit and lie to my face for weeks? How many little lies had to go into this turkey trot situation? That would be my thing. I'd be like, I can't freaking trust you or your family. Wedding off, canceled.
Hey, this is for the fiance of that young girl who was forced to dress in a turkey trot costume and humiliate herself in front of the family. You've got one chance to not this up. The only benefit of the doubt you're being given right now, and it's by a very small amount of people, is that you may not know that that is shitty behavior because you've lived with a shitty family your whole life and you just don't know what torture looks like. Or you've watched other people get tortured so much that that's just a rite of passage. You've got one chance for that benefit of the doubt to work out. What you do next is incredibly important, or you're going to lose that girl, and you should. The only thing that you can do is to confront your family and make them apologize to her in a public forum. They embarrassed her on a public forum. They are required to get on a public forum to apologize to her. And until that happens, you are going to need to refuse to interact with your family. Until your fiance is comfortable and ready to forgive, you are not going to have anything to do with them. That is the only way you're going to be able to prove that the benefit of the doubt stands. To do anything less at this point would simply be to admit that you are just as shitty as the rest of them and that you will continue to torture her and force her to sit through other people torturing her as well. They paid money to torture your fiance. They planned, made investments, and carried it all out. Now, what the f*** are you gonna do?
If my boyfriend signed me and his family up for a turkey trot race and told me about the race and watched me practice for the race because maybe I'm not a runner, and only for it all to be a prank, I would lose my mind. I don't know if you've all seen the video of, it's a reaction video of a family, and there's a boyfriend's girlfriend is in the video, and they're all in like little turkey trot outfits, whatever, wearing a bib, and then they go, just kidding, we're not actually running, we're not actually doing the race today. And you see the girlfriend's reaction, and she is pissed. She is displeased. And I don't blame her, because it turns out that she had been prepping for this fake race for over a month. Her boyfriend had watched her train for this race for a month and did not say anything. Did not say, oh, just kidding, it's not a real race. I didn't know you were going to take it this far. I didn't know you were going to prioritize this. But he watched her train for nothing. And this poor girl is probably thinking, oh, well, this is important to my boyfriend and his family, so of course I'm going to train for the race. I want to do a good job. I want to fit in. This is something that they do every year, whatever. Then they want me to be a part of it. How nice of them to include me in this race. We're all doing it together, only for it to be a prank. And she was wearing a nice outfit. She was wearing a cute tutu. Like, she probably thought, like, okay, I'm going to, like, make the best of this. I'm going to be so enthusiastic so I can fit in. She's probably feeling so ready and so, like, proud of herself for training and being able to run for this family, only for it to be a prank. It is that type of consideration from a partner and also for the family that makes me think that some people do not deserve to be in relationships, because the second he realized that she was actually going to train for it, he should have just told her. The fact that he waited and watched her train and said nothing speaks volumes about his character. And the fact that she trained for this race just so she could fit in with the family speaks to her character. And I hope she finds someone worthy, someone better. And I hope she broke up with that guy immediately.
I did not think I'd be weighing in on this because it's so, like, I feel like it's dumb. I'm sorry. But I just reposted a video, so you'll see my opinion. But I'm sorry, I do think the internet's overreacting about the turkey trot thing a little bit. I'm sorry. Do I think it was mean? Yes. Do I think it was cruel? Do I think she needs to leave her fiance? What I think it is like a prime example of where a lot of people think that they have media literacy because they overanalyze, when in reality they have the opposite of media literacy because they don't understand context. What these people are doing is taking and extrapolating so much from one video instead of thinking about all of the elements that could make your perception wrong, which is the tenet of media literacy. For example, her looking super tired. Do we know why she's super tired? I've been saying she's so tired because this family's always bothering her. You don't know these people. Maybe she had a very little amount of sleep. Maybe she has a weird corporate job. Maybe she's super stressed. We don't know her. Oh my gosh, she's been training for weeks and weeks and weeks. What does training look like? What does she normally do for her exercise anyway? How did that change her schedule? We don't know. Like, regardless of your opinion on it, none of us have enough information to be saying the kinds of things that people are saying. I just think it's so blown out of proportion with the information we have that it's absurd. And I'm not trying to be that mean, but like, a turkey trot is a very short run and you don't even have to run it. You can walk a turkey trot. It's usually a 5K, and if it's a 10K, they still let you walk it. You don't have to sprint it. Even if it had been true, like it would have never been that big of a deal in the first place. Like a marathon or a half marathon, I can totally understand that. A turkey trot. And again, I don't want to like get fed up and like caught up in the details because it's really not relevant because we don't know. Like, we also don't know the extent of how much this family pranks each other. We don't know if she ever does that, if she was just having an off day, if she just looks like that. I'm not going to go into it. I'm just saying, like, it's so wild watching people react this way when you just are guessing. You're guessing. AKA, you're projecting.
Yes, it's not possible for us to know the whole story or the whole truth or whatever is going on. And yes, we're going to assume of what went wrong because we can feel what she's feeling. I don't think you have to know the whole truth for you to see that they humiliated her. Because she was not happy. A joke is supposed to be funny for everybody. If she was laughing, I was like, oh my God, I was not even ready. She was laughing and she found it funny. It would have been a perfect thing. But she didn't find it. You can see that she looks like, oh my God, you guys actually pranked me. Like, she felt bad. She felt very terrible. No, but I don't need to know her to know that she felt terrible. I don't need to know her to know that she felt terrible. I don't need to know if she's having a rough night or she did not sleep well. She felt terrible. And that is why after the video, I think a few minutes later, she cried because it was very painful. Like, it felt like I wasted all my time. I prepared for all this and you guys deceived me all through. Even you, that was supposed to be my husband, you deceived me all through. I allowed me to prepare for this thing. Probably she was actually having a rough time even doing all of this. But then she had to put in her all because she has to impress her new family, right? And at the end of the day, they set up a camera. And laughter. I feel like there are other things that they've been doing for her, bullying her and all of that. That had to add to this whole thing because this family is like that. And why are you posting this type of video? Because she's not the one that posted the video. It was one of the sisters that posted the video. Why did you post the video? To tell us how terrible you guys are. This is not a family you're marrying into. And even the person or that's supposed to be her husband to be was part of the whole plan. It was part of the whole plan. He's supposed to have her back. He's supposed to be like, see, my family, they're like this. They would those treasures, even when he sees her preparing and putting in all the efforts and probably worried about the whole thing. Probably it's not something she likes. He's supposed to tell her, just don't worry. Just calm down. It's not that deep. Even if he still wants to follow up with the plan, tell her it's not that deep. Don't stress yourself. Don't worry. It's not that deep. But probably they are even gingering the whole thing, making it look like In fact, have a uniform clothes. It shows that it was something very serious. We don't know what she must have put in place, but somebody that looked like that in that video was not happy about the whole thing. And we don't need to know the full story to know that she's not happy. This is not that she was having a rough day. This is not her having a rough day. She was not happy with the whole thing. And I feel like that family has been bullying her even before now. They've been treating her a certain way that she doesn't like. And this is actually the I just hope she does not marry into that family, because that is not a family you marry into. Because if you marry into that family, I feel like there are worse things they're gonna do, because for all of them to plan together to do that to you, and none of them can actually even come and meet you and tell you, oh, da, 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 da. Just give you one hint. Nobody, even your man, did not do that. That family is very terrible. Trust me. And the fact that they posted it online to also humiliate you again, it means a lot. This is not us assuming rubbish. This is the truth. This is a fact. This is just fact for me. What is your take on this video, you guys? Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, your girl Mary David, and thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one, guys. Bye.